on the 13
Yeah,
album.
it's
I wasn't really in love with that 13 album.
right.
It got #1, but
Ozzy Osbourne is an English singer, songwriter, actor, and television personality. He's best known as the lead vocalist of the heavy metal band Black Sabbath, as well as for his successful solo music career. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Black Sabbath and into the UK Music Hall of Fame as a solo artist and as a member of the band. He's been honored with stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and the Birmingham Walk of Stars. At the 2014 MTV Europe Music Awards, he received the Global Icon Award. In 2015, Osbourne received the Ivor Novello Award for Lifetime Achievement from the British Academy of Songwriters, Composers, and Authors.
I'm to Bill Simmons. He's all right. I would work with any of them individually.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is John Michael Osbourne, but is also known as Ozzy, the Blizzard of Oz, the Godfather of Heavy Metal, the Great Oz, the Madman, the Prince of Darkness, the Wizard of Oz. He was born December 3rd, 1948, in Marston Green, Warwickshire, England, making him 73 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.78 meters or 5 feet 10 inches tall. Chicken lasagna is Ozzy's favorite food to eat. Formula One racing is his favorite sport. Chanel and Calvin Klein are his favorite brands. John Lennon and Paul McCartney are his favorite singers in the world. Purple, blue, and black are Ozzy's favorite colors. He credits the Beatles and their song, She Loves You, with inspiring him to pursue a career as a musician. Osbourne dealt with dyslexia at school. At the age of 11, he suffered sexual abuse from school bullies. Osbourne claimed to have attempted suicide multiple times as a teenager. He possesses a hesitant, broomy accent. Throughout his career, many religious groups have accused Osbourne of being a negative influence on teenagers, stating that his genre of rock music has been used to glorify Satanism. Osbourne met his first wife, Thelma Riley, at a nightclub in Birmingham in 1971, and they married that same year. Together, they have 2 children, and Osbourne also adopted Thelma's son from a previous relationship, although they eventually divorced. Osbourne married his manager, Sharon Arden, in July 1982, and they have 3 children together.
There's no form. There's nothing I've heard recently or in the last few years that would make me go, "Oh, that's all right."
His mother, Lillian, was a non-observant Catholic who worked days at a Lucas factory. His father, John Thomas Jack Osbourne, worked night shifts as a toolmaker at the General Electric Company. Osbourne has 3 older sisters, Jean, Iris, and Jillian, and 2 younger brothers, Paul and Tony. He left school at 15 and was employed as a construction site laborer, trainee plumber, apprentice toolmaker, car factory horn tuner, and abattoir worker. While young, he dabbed in crime and spent 6 weeks in Winson Green Prison when he was unable to pay a fine after being convicted of burgling a clothes shop. To teach his son a lesson, his father refused to pay the fine. Drawn to the stage, he took part in school plays such as Gilbert and Sullivan's The Mikado and HMS Pinafore. Osbourne was recruited by Geezer Butler to become the vocalist for the band Rare Breed in late 1967. Although Rare Breed broke up after playing only 2 shows, Osbourne and Butler reunited to form the band Polka Tulk Blues, along with guitarist Tony Iommi and drummer Bill Ward. They changed their band name to Black Sabbath in August 1969, inspired by the film of the same title. They began playing heavy blues style of music, including gloomier and darker lyrics. Black Sabbath signed to Philips Records in November 1969 and released their first single, Evil Woman, in January 1970, with their debut self-titled album released the following month. In April 1979, Osbourne was fired from the band by his bandmates. They cited the reasons as his unreliable behavior and excessive substance abuse issues. After leaving Black Sabbath, the band's manager, Don Arden, signed Ozzy to Jet Records. Osbourne formed the band The Blizzard of Oz in late 1979 in Los Angeles, and they released their debut album, Blizzard of Oz, which was credited solely to Osbourne and marked the beginning of his solo career. Other albums of his include Diary of a Madman, Speak of the Devil, No Rest for the Wicked, and No More Tears, among others. His first solo album in more than 10 years, Ordinary Man, was released on February 21, 2020. In 2022, he released his 13th album titled Patient Number 9.
I'm trying to get my health better together so I can go. I miss the road so bad, man. That surgeon screwed me up.
Osbourne has earned his net worth from recording, touring, and his various television shows. Osbourne's total album sales from his years in Black Sabbath, combined with his solo work, are over 100 million. In the mid-1990s, Osbourne pioneered the metal festival tour Ozzfest, which he continues to organize and at which he's performed on an occasional basis. It's managed by his wife/manager Sharon Osbourne and assisted by his son Jack. The first Ozzfest was held in Phoenix, Arizona on October 25, 1996. It's since welcomed 5 million attendees and grossed over $100 million. Thanks to the success of Ozzfest, Osbourne was the first hard rock and heavy metal star to hit 50 million in merchandise sales. Additionally, Osbourne and his wife Sharon starred in the 2004 MTV reality show Battle for Ozzfest, which featured several unsigned bands competing for a spot in the 2005 Ozzfest. The Osbourne family also had their own reality television show, The Osbournes, on MTV, which ran from 2002 to 2005. Other projects Osbourne has been involved in include the publication of his autobiography, I Am Ozzy, in October 2009. He's appeared in television commercials for brands and products such as I Can't Believe It's Not Butter and the video game World of Warcraft. He has a net worth of $220 million. That's a combined net worth with his wife of several decades, Sharon Osbourne. The Osbourne family divide their time between their homes in Buckinghamshire, England, and Los Angeles, California. In 2011, Ozzy and Sharon listed a 2-acre estate with an 11,000 square foot mansion in Hidden Hills, California for $12.999 million. They sold this house in March 2013 for $11.5 million. At roughly the same time of listing their Hidden Hills mansion, the Osbournes also listed an oceanfront beach mansion in Malibu for $9.45 million. They sold this home in April 2012 for a tad under $8 million. In 2014, O&S bought their first condo in the Sierra Towers building in Los Angeles. In 2021, they bought the unit next door. In total, they paid around $6.3 million for both. In 2015, Ozzy and Sharon paid $12 million for an 11,500 square foot mansion in LA's Hancock Park neighborhood. The Mediterranean Revival-style mansion was built in 1929 by architect A.K. Kellogg and comes complete with 6 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms, a separate guest apartment above the garage, and elevator access to all floors. In July 2022, not long after announcing their intention to move back to their native England, Ozzy and Sharon listed this home for sale for $18 million. He owns or has owned the following cars: a Bentley Continental GT, a Ferrari 458 Italia, an Audi R8, a BMW 7 Series, a Rolls-Royce,